Hi guys, welcome to this video looking at what electroplating is. If we start off with the definition then. Electroplating is the coating of a metal surface with another metal using electrolysis. Now to do this, we have to have a cathode, the negative electrode, which is the metal that you want to coat. You then add the metal you intend to use as the coating to your anode, your positive electrode. The electrolyte is then added in down at the bottom, which must contain the ions of the metal you are coating with. So for example, silver. So if we use silver as an example to go through the process, starting with the electrolyte, we can add silver nitrate as it contains silver ions. Now remember, it's an electrolyte, so it's got to be a liquid, so those ions have got to be free to move. At the anode, the silver atoms will lose their electrons and they will turn into silver Ag+ ions. These ions will then be able to move into the solution. Once in the solution, they will be attracted to the negative cathode, and then at this cathode they will gain their electrons back and turn back into silver atoms. This is an example of a redox reaction, where reduction and oxidation are both occurring. Hopefully you can remember oil rig, oxidation is loss of electrons and reduction is gain of electrons. So at the anode, oxidation is occurring because the silver has lost electrons to form silver ions. And then at the cathode, reduction is occurring because the silver ions have gained electrons to turn back into their atoms. Okay, the final thing you need to know about electroplating is what it's used for. And the first use is that it can be used to coat a metal with a less reactive metal so that it doesn't corrode, such as coating cutlery and cooking utensils. And the other use is that it's used to coat jewellery with silver or gold, to make them shiny and attractive. Now this is much cheaper than using pure gold or silver, so it's obviously used quite a lot in the real world. And that's everything you need to know on electroplating. So let's have a look at a few questions. So I've got one for you here which says a copper ring is electroplated using silver as a coat. Part 1, explain why you would want to electroplate a copper ring with silver. So you've got two uses, what are they, why would you want to do it? Part 2, explain how the copper ring can be electroplated using silver. This is a 6 marker, so talk about how to set up the electrolysis, talk about how it works. And then finally, part 3, write half equations for each electrode. It's worth 2 marks, and it's very much a higher level question, so if you're not planning on doing the higher paper, do not worry about this question. Pause the video, have a go at the questions, and we'll check how you've done once you're finished. Okay, let's go through. So the first one, explain why you would want to electroplate a copper ring with silver. So you got your two uses, the first one being to make it more attractive or more shiny, and then the second one to stop it from corroding or reacting with oxygen. Part 2, explain how the copper ring has been electroplated using silver. So the first mark is what do you attach to the cathode? The copper ring. The second mark, what do you attach to the anode? Your silver. The third mark, your electrolyte. So you want a silver nitrate or an electrolyte with silver ions in. Either way, that's going to get you your third mark. Now we've done that, we need to move on to how it works. So your fourth mark, the silver atoms will lose electrons and form silver ions. If you've put Ag+, that's even better. The fifth mark, they will therefore be oxidized because they've lost electrons. Then what happens to them? They will move to the cathode and gain electrons, and they are reduced, which is a bonus way of getting up to your 6 marks. And then final question, the half equations. At the anode, your Ag will turn into Ag+ by losing 1 electron. So Ag goes to Ag++ plus E-. And then at the cathode, it's the opposite way round. Your Ag+ ion will gain an electron to form Ag, silver. I have got a review question for you, which is look at the following half equations for the electroplating of copper with silver. They're the ones we just had before. And then identify the electrodes that each half equation occurs at and explain where oxidation and reduction are occurring. 4 marks. If you want to have a go at the question, put a comment down below and I'll tell you if you're right. Hi guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click on like down below. You can also subscribe to my channel, you can check out the latest video, and you can visit my website up above here. Bye now.